What is high ticket closing? Maybe now you are seeing it online and people are throwing this term around and you're still not 100% sure. Well, as the founder of High Ticket Closer, I want to share with you my perspective. Now, sales has been around for a long time. People sell, people buy, and you have salespeople and sales professionals. First of all, before I define closing, let's define closer, right? What is closing? Who is a closer? Most people don't know how to communicate. Fewer people know how to sell, almost no one knows how to close. You see, you don't make money selling, you make money closing, meaning at the end of that conversation, that sales call, that meeting, you are getting that order, you're getting that financial commitment. And that's what I'm talking about, closing. So what is high ticket closing? So I want you to think about in the marketplace right now. Is the marketplace very competitive nowadays? Comment below. Are there a lot of competitions? Are there a lot of choices for consumers, right? And what it also means is as more companies and more organizations go into the marketplace, competing now globally, it gets challenging. And a lot of companies that in order for them to grow, for them to expand, they need more customers. Now, the good old days of where you offer something, let's say at a very high ticket, meaning a premium price, and you want to sell that up front, it becomes a little bit challenging. So a lot of companies, what do is they want to offer something on a what I call the low ticket side. Let's say the main product that this company is selling is $5,000. Well, they could go on the marketplace and advertise, hey, you know what, buy my $5,000 product, and that's okay, that's fine. But a lot of times what they do is they would have a more affordable option, maybe something that's cost less than $200, right? So then when a customer purchases that, a low ticket item, now they get to experience what it's like to do business with this company. And assuming this company delivers on what they promise, and now there's trust and the customers are happy and willing to invest at a higher level, maybe the $5,000 core product that they offer. Does that make sense? Now, what does that have to do with high ticket closing? You see, those sales, those $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 sales, those sales are very difficult and they are not usually made through a social media post or through a tweet or through just a share, right? Those sales are usually made on, yes, guess what it is? Good old telephone. Because for a customer, before they make that large purchase, they want to talk to somebody. They want someone to walk them through exactly how this works, how this service works, how this product works, right? They want to talk to a human being. That's high ticket closing. What it allows you to do as a high ticket closer is you get on the phone and you facilitate, you help, and you work with these companies who offer these high ticket programs, high ticket products, high ticket services that are in the thousands, tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you help those companies and you close those sales. And as a result, the company is more than happy to pay you a percentage of the sale. Example, let's say you close a $10,000 sale. The company is more than happy to pay you, let's say 10%, $1,000 for every sale that you close. Because if it wasn't for you utilizing your high ticket closing skill, they would have never made that sale. Does that make sense? That's high ticket closing. It is a skill set that you can offer to the marketplace that allows you to generate high income without overhead, without inventory, without capital. All it requires is your time and also your skill that you could actually close that sale. So think about your own life. If you could just close a handful, 5 or 10 of these high ticket sales, and you're making a few $100s to thousands of dollars in commissions each sale, how would that affect your life? How would that impact your family? Would you be able to get your time back? And the beautiful thing is you can do this from anywhere in the world and you can do this from the comfort of your own home. This model of high ticket closing, you don't need to go to the office. This is not the traditional what we call like sales floor. This is not what we're talking about. With technology, you can do this from where you're at. That's high ticket closing. You can do it for B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to consumer. There are an infinite amount of products and services out there that they need to be closed. They need someone like yourself with high ticket closing skill to get on the phone and add value and get those sales. We're not talking about being a slimy, pushy salesperson. We're talking about being a professional. Getting on the phone, overcoming objections. Sometimes people, they just need a little nudge to help people to remove some of those limiting beliefs, to help people to make the decisions that are good for them, to help people to make an informed decision to make that purchase. This is what we're talking about.
I closed that client on a $15,000, so my new prices. For me, this is a huge, huge, huge win. You don't understand the way I feel. So that's a game changer for me. And the course at the university Downlock had created really played a tremendous role in that closing, especially the way I was handling, the way I was talking to the client. It was so smooth, it was so relaxing, it's beyond imagination. And in the end, he paid me $15,000, one shot, no payment plan. So I'm very happy. I just want to share that win with you. I'm very grateful, and I could feel the success. I could really feel it. I could feel the development Downlock implementation has brought into my life. So very happy, very grateful.
Big boom, another 11,900 euros net profit for today. So I hit 20,000 net profit today. It's just amazing. Thank you very much for this amazing program. I'm so glad that I did this and that I'm able to close deals of 10,000 and more euros in just, in this case, 2 calls of half an hour each. So thank you very much again, and have a good week, have a good day, and all the success you deserve.
Now, there's so much I could talk about when it comes to high ticket closing. In fact, I could teach a 4-hour class on it, and I have done it, teaching a 4-hour class. If you are curious and you want to learn more about exactly what is high ticket closing, how does this apply to you, or maybe you have a job right now, or maybe you have a business, how this would impact your business, click the link below and get my 4-part training series, where I go much more in depth explaining to you exactly how the model works, how do you monetize your skill, how do you make money doing it. And by the end of that 4-part series, if you want to learn more, you want to continue your education with me, there's an opportunity and an invitation for you to do that as well. So go ahead, click below and discover the power of high ticket closing.